Okay, welcome to my divine messages 1 through 9. Trying something new. Now, this reading is for soul upgrades and growth. And for those who don't know what soul upgrades are, these will be a chance to learn the tools that you need in order to get back parts of your soul fragments that you have lost throughout trauma, things that may have hardened you, that kind of dimmed your light. And so these messages will give you the tools you need to call back pieces of your energy, to allow yourself time to enhance your connection with your spirit, and allow your soul to really grow and get you going to places that are new experiences, new stages, new phases, new levels, however you want to call it. This is a time for expansion, and this is a time to call in all of your power. So we're going to start with number 1, of course. So those who pick number 1, this portion of the reading will be for you. This is what Divine has in alignment to get your soul in alignment for growth. And with growth, all things such as, love, abundance, healing, prosperity come forth. If this does not resonate with you, if any of these messages do not resonate with you, just return it back to the universe with love and peace and keep moving. You were still doing it? You were still doing it? Oh, okay. You'll put some music on? Some good music. Okay, using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, we've got the Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, the Crumbling, Arama, and Unbound cards. Divine is asking you to release soul patterns that no longer serve you. Release things that are contracts to your past lives. So a lot of times we hold on to things that we've learned when we were in survival mode. Things that have served its purpose in our lives that we're just clinging on to, that it doesn't even fit who we are anymore. It doesn't even fit where we're going. But because it's familiar and, there's comfort and familiarity, but it's time to let it go so that, you can move forward with a fresh, new energy that's not weighing you down. So a lot of the times, we don't really want to step forward because we don't know where we're going. You know what I'm saying? But trust that you are laying the foundations, like right now. The fact that you're breaking away from something that no one else has been able to let go of in your family or in your circle or in your workplace, you are on your divine path. So allow things to crumble away. Allow those things to fall apart. Allow that stuff to fall away off your frequency so that you can move forward and release those soul patterns, so that it's not like you're constantly doing the same things. You're bumping into the same situation, same experiences, where it can even get creepy. Like, you'll look at your Facebook memories and be like, how was I still doing this last year on this day? Like, get out of the time loop. And in order to get out of that time loop, you got to get out of that cycle, get out of those things that you're constantly, feeding, which makes it a ritual for you. So it's time to, cut some things off. Allow things that are falling apart, allow them to fall apart. Don't try to resist change. Don't try to resist the growth. But trust that, you see it in the light. Sometimes we have to go first. You know what I'm saying? And y'all pick number 1. So Take the lead. Go first. Be that change. Be that light for others by first being it for yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna keep pulling, because that was good. Use the Menti Oracle deck. So, in what ways, what virtues do you need to stand by that'll allow you to move through this period of your life with ease and grace? Okay, invoke laughter, act respectfully of others. And so, you know, change ain't gotta always be hard. Change ain't gotta always be scary. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come here to just be up under so much stress and be up under fear and all of that. Like, don't forget to be a kid. Don't forget to have fun while you're here. You got one life. Enjoy it. Invoke laughter. See the beauty in all things. You know what I'm saying? And also, respect is very important in this lifetime period. Like, if everybody had respect for themselves, they'll easily be able to respect other people, and we wouldn't even have no problems. So be all that you seek first, and then you'll have it all. So Ashe. Now we begin for those who pick number 2. In what ways we benefit from soul upgrade? First card popped out was victory. Win, win. Win, 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 win. Babe, can you put some music on? Can you put some music on? Some nice music. Let me move this. My crystallers. Okay, you got victory, 7th chakra. Okay, those who got number 2, you've got the first leading card is victory. So you guys are going through a period of wins, a period of success, a period of abundance, where things are just happening for you with ease. And also there has been like an expansion in the crown chakra, so you're more in tune with your spirituality, more trusting of what spirit has for you. But there can be some blocks right now in your 3rd chakra center where you're not really so much trusting your intuition. You can't put everything off on spirit. It has to be some balance so that, you know, you're still in this realm. And also watching like the people that you have around you, in your finances, so to say, because there could be some problems there, but those problems are also like coming out there. I see them going past with this storm warning card being in reverse here. So that turbulence, that hostile energy is on its way out, but you are holding yourself back from something. Like, it's your own doing, no one else is doing. So the first step is to, you know, do some self-observation, and you know what's holding you back. Allow yourself to move forward. Free yourself. Understand that, you know, you got the power to move forward at any given time. Let me get my tarot. You got to be ready, though. So that was confirmation for those who know that there's some things that's holding them back, and you're being your own devil. You could be our own worst enemy sometimes. So take heed to that part, that portion of the message, as far as you know, doing some self-observations as far as what role you play in any toxic energy in your life.
discipline for sticking with it. Now I'm on the way to London, got a show for 7 digits. I'm wondering just when did I become my biggest critic? I wanna be my biggest fan, like how I was when didn't nobody knew my jam. Today my son said, Dad, let go my hand. Reminded me one day he's gonna be his own man. And my job is to make sure he's equipped. I gotta make sure he not no bitch, cause niggas bound to triumph. If I said I was the toughest growing up, I would be lying. I had a fear of being punched while everybody eyeing. Add to that a constant fear of dying. My gunshot wound, the other violent type of injuries. I kept a tough demeanor on the surface, but was mostly just
Okay.
my bluff was working way more often than not. Sometimes a nigga pull my car, trying to slow before the fall.
Yeah, you got the 10 of Pentacles here. So when it comes to abundance, abundance is here for y'all. Like, y'all have put in that work. Look, lots of pentacles. So we got the High Priestess, the 10 of Pentacles, Page of Machetes, and 2 of Pentacles. So again, with the intuition, with the High Priestess, like you all being the magicians in your life, like really have more trust in yourself, belief in yourself, and knowing that you are the divine force. You are a vessel for the divine force in your life. So continue to work towards your spirituality and your purity. The more that you keep your purity and high esteem within your life, the clearer you be. Keep your vessel clear. So that's a soul upgrade for you, and a time for expansion is keeping your vessel clear. So bring more discipline into your life. Like as far as finances go, budgeting, not doing too much outside of what you can is definitely going to be a pro here. Knowing that you are in a position to give and put yourself in a position to receive as well. But that's how you keep the balance here. Remember that, you know, it's in our hearts that keep us winning. So this Page of Machete show that you guys is ready to take action. Like you guys are ready to move swiftly towards your goals, and that's good. Like you got your eye out. You're very observant. So I'm really just hearing like you want to keep your purity and high esteem. Keep your vessel clear and clean. Keep your waters pure. Your body of water. Keep your waters pure. Meaning thoughts, the food you put in it, the energy you're around. So you want to really, you've got this high priest energy to really tap in. Is to first believe in yourself. Don't put too much of your power outside of yourself, even if it's with your spirit guides and whatnot. Understand that you are a divine being as well. Get grounded. It's time to get grounded, protecting your energy. You need to create healthy boundaries as well. Get in the habit of saying no. Get in the habit of putting yourself first. Putting your spirit first, your practices first as well. You are highly sensitive, so spend more time in nature. Make sure that you are doing cleanses at least once a week is very important, because we pick up energies all the time, and we got to work smarter and not harder. So get grounded. Practice ritually, like make it a practice. If you got to set an alarm, anything to spend time at least 15 minutes a day, whether it's journaling, breath work, yoga, meditation, just being outside in silence. Do that. Like it's very important for you to get grounded, because that will activate your own spiritual abilities, your intuition, your discernment, your protection, like for real, your spiritual protection. And also with the boundaries card, like you got too many people dipping in and out of your plate, too much responsibility, too much being asked for you and not being reciprocated. So that's a part of self-care. You know what I'm saying? Create those healthy boundaries and stand on them. And if a motherfucker got a problem with it, you already know. That way. That's the only way you're going to really see the growth that you deserve, because, like I said, there's too many people, you putting in work and everybody benefiting it. Nah. give without being a sacrifice, in other words. And a lot of that anxiety is really due to you not understanding your own gift, like your own power. So getting grounded will, again, allow you that discernment to understand and how to harness and nurture your own gifts. Because I'm steady hearing that, you guys are really gifted. High priest energy, high priestess energy. Like, if you got to take meat out your diet, do so. That's very important. To get really, like, really grounded, really purity. Keep that purity at highest thing. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's the message. Okay, I'm moving on to the third, soul upgrades and growth. Number 3. So those who pick number 3, soul upgrades and growth. In other words, how to call back fragments of your spirit that you may have, that you have lost during trauma, that you have lost during difficult times in your life, things that we've done when we were in time of survival that we no longer need, that is keeping us from moving forward. These are things that, these are tools being provided so that we may ascend into the light as far as relieving ourselves from heavy baggage that keep our spirit weighed down. What y'all been mean or something? I'm kind. I achieve with integrity. No cutting corners. You losing the end. No pain, no gain. And it's time that, as much as we know that we are divine, that we respect the divinity in each other as well, and one another, and that we are what we needed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us build this callus around us. We build up this wall. We've been hurt, and we turn into the very people that hurt us. And in all actuality, we've been here put on this earth because these were things that was needed. These were qualities that was needed. That softness, that love, that kindness, that respect and integrity, that open-mindedness, the support. Like, these are all things that are very much needed to have a good quality of life with our other inhabitants. Like, it's not just us here. So make the best of it. Be at peace with yourself so that you can be at peace with others. You know what I'm saying? The more you treat yourself better, the better you can treat others. The more you act with integrity, the more you can be honorable. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. Like, we have to be the things that we need. We have to be the things that we needed too. Like, if we didn't have that love growing up, we need to make sure that we be that love growing up so that we can end that cycle of the unlove. And we got to know that we ain't got it all together. We don't know everything. I don't know everything. It's important to be open-minded and understand we don't all think the same. We're not all here to be the same. We're each other's companions, like, not clones. You know what I'm saying? And just like I can learn something from you, you can learn something from me. So it's important to be open to receiving spirit from various forms, getting messages from various forms, being open to receiving knowledge from various forms, whether you're getting it from me, whether you're getting it from your child, whether you're getting it from a tree, however you're receiving your knowledge, be open to receiving it in various forms so that, you can see. Okay. The unloved. So those who pick number 3 may be the unloved, the ones who didn't feel enough of it, and so they don't know how to really receive it. And when they have it, there can be some very, like, self-sabotaging moments. But trust that you are being divinely guided right now. The things that you're going through, the situations that are unfolding, they're being divinely guided. So trust that, Spirit got your back, and that everything that is happening is for your best, even if you can't see it right now. Everything that is happening is for your best. So be grateful. Express gratitude. There's so much to be grateful for. We got eyes to see. We can smell. We can taste. We can hear. We can walk. We can feel. We can talk. And a lot of people can't do that shit. Don't take it for granted. We've got the star mother. How can you mother yourself? How can you be the thing that you needed as a child? How can you be the parent that you needed? How can you be the sister or brother that you needed? How can you be that family support that you needed? Everything that you needed, be it to yourself. Stop looking outside yourself for those things. Stop looking for it in your spouse. Stop looking for it in your job. It's not going to be there. It's within yourself. And when you can take your experiences and then foster what the whole lesson was, oh, I needed this. This is what I need. So then you be that. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily like, I didn't get it then, so I got to get it. No, be it. And as you be, you receive it from all, because that's what you will attract. And trust, you don't got to do it by yourself. Call in your soul family. And if you feel like you don't have one, ask the universe to open up and allow you to be in alignment with who you are. Because first, the more you are who you are, true to yourself, true to your frequency, then you can align with the people that are meant for you. You can't align with people that's for you if you're not even being who you are. You know what I'm saying? When you out here playing small, when you out here shrinking yourself because you want to fit in, because you want to feel accepted so that you have people, you end up being around the wrong people, fake ass people, because you being fake yourself. You're not being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a fear of not being accepted. And if they don't accept you, fuck them. They not for you. You know what I'm saying? Find you, nurture you, be you, and you'll align with your tribe, for real. And ask as you shall receive. The universe is always listening. God is always there and always listening. So when you ask, just open yourself up to receive, period. You don't have to do everything by yourself. And I know it's traumatizing when you're used to being in a position where you do things by yourself, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, be those things that you need so that you can be in alignment with those very people. Like, when we're broken, we attract broken people. When we're healed, we attract healed people. So, boundaries. A lot of us getting these boundary cards, put up healthy boundaries. You can't give what you don't have. And that's included with energy. Listen to your frequency. When you're feeling like, I ain't got it, I don't got the energy, I don't got the mindset, then it's no. And they have to understand that. And if they don't, they got to learn some things, and you can teach them. Okay. What time is it? Okay, because you know we got to do it at 1. Okay, we on 4. Thank you, Spirit. So upgrades. Hold on, this deck eyeballing over here. So upgrades. So upgrades. Oh. Depending on how this goes. I'm gonna try to do these weekly. First thing we got coming up is this honesty. How have you been being honest to yourself? Patience coming in right back to back. Yeah.
What you sold, I tripled that. I can't believe these fucking clowns. Look how everybody clapping when your 30 song album do a measly 100,000. If I'm betting on myself, then I completely double down. If you hated on a nigga, please don't creep me with a pound. I be staying out the way, but in relief, come around and put an M right on your head. You the Ouija brother now. Trace my steps all in this game. You can see me cover ground. Back and forth from NC to New York when Jeezy had the crown. Vivid memories, niggas start to squeeze, we ducking down. So many shit that's on the ground, it makes me
honesty. So Spirit is asking y'all definitely to learn some patience and to get grounded, to be still, and trust that things are being settled in the background. The Spirit is guiding things in the background, and to allow that to happen. Don't put too much control. Don't try to have too much control over how things play out, because you don't always know what's best for you. Allow Spirit to do its thing, and be still during this time. If things aren't moving forward for you and you feel like you're running into a lot of blocks, it's asking you to be still and have comfort in that stillness, knowing that Spirit is really got your back and coming through with these changes that are coming about. I'm steady just getting pulled to this 22, this duality, this master number. But let me see. I just pulled okay, you've been sacrificing yourself. So yeah, this honesty is definitely coming from self. You're hindering yourself not going about things. When it comes to money, you're pretty much sacrificing yourself where you don't need to. You don't put yourself second, thinking that if you do something, that it will manipulate how the result is towards you, because at the end of the day, you're really taking things like you're losing yourself at the end of it. Instead of gaining this wisdom, it's really like you're being naive or something, and you're sacrificing yourself when it's like you're giving a message to the universe that you come last. And when you put yourself last, the universe is going to put you last too. So universe is asking you to be more honest with yourself, and to really take heed to what your intuition has been nagging at you. It's time for you to cut ties, and detach yourself from things that no longer serve you, things that are holding you back, that are weighing you down. We got this detachment card, and also get into your spirituality. Make it a ritual. Make how when you wake up, the way that you cleanse yourself, the way that you anoint yourself, the way that you take care of your house, the way that you take care of your mind. Everything needs to be done in devotion. You are a very divine being, and it's time that you treat yourself as such. Be that walking prayer, that walking, talking prayer, because that's how sacred you are. Remove yourself from all things that are not sacred so that you can blossom into who you are. Stop trying to force things. That's why Spirit is steady shutting all these doors and making you feel stuck and locked, like you're in place, because it's time for you to be still so that you can really understand what is going on. Allow Spirit to do what it's doing, because Spirit is in all places. They can see, hear, and be in places we can't. So they know what's really going on. So allow those things to happen and stop resisting your path so much. The Hierophant again, in reverse. Stop resisting your path so much to the fact that it's like you got this power, this ability, and you're not using it, and that's why everything is resistant. It's take your blindfold off to the truth. You can't be tricked no more. It's too loud. Spirit too loud. Your intuition is too loud. You can't be tricked no more. You have to move forward. And the same swords you use to cut them blindfolds off, use it to cut off them things that no longer serve you. Those people that no longer serve you. Stop sacrificing yourself, because we're not here to be a sacrifice. We are the altar. Going through hard times financially, when a whole lot of whole lot of energy as far as like a financial burden that you're going through, where it's like you being knocked off your throne, and spirit kicking your ass right now, because it's like I said, you put yourself last, spirit will too. And until you take heed to what spirit keeps showing you and keep telling you what your intuition is telling you, until you get out of your own way and stop clinging on to fear, and like thinking that this is all, then you're going to get tired, because spirit is putting you through the ringer until you get tired enough and say enough is enough, and you get in alignment with your spirit. So make that a practice. Devote yourself to becoming more sacred. Keep your vessel clear as well. Like, keep your body of water clear as well. Your thoughts, use affirmations. Detox is very important. Clear things off your plate. Anything that's hindering you, that isn't adding to your peace, it gotta go right now. Like, right now. Don't be the sacrifice anymore. Oh, that was 5-4. Let's get 5 popping. 5 dropping. Heavy there, so I'm just gonna clearing. Those who pick 5, this is for 5. You gotta consume only my fair share. I regard all altars with respect. I spread joy. I achieve with integrity. I hold purity in high esteem. So a lot of us have been moving in ways that aren't favorable to spirit, as far as like we're going against all type of virtues, where we have no respect for each other's thoughts, opinions, bodies, things, and it's like we're moving through a place of lack, where we feel like we don't have enough, where we want it all. Like we don't even know why we want it. We just want it. Like we're feeling like so empty that we feel like if we got everything that they got plus more, that it'll fill us up. But it's not filling you up, because those aren't even the things that you need. You need peace, you need love, you need joy, you need abundance and wealth and health. Like those are the things you need. And because you are like chasing after false things, you're moving in a false ass way. Like, and so it's asking you to first respect yourself. That's the only way that you can even disrespect another, is to move through a disrespect of self. Like, it is what it is. We all fall short. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be hard, because we can have a change any moment. Like, I check myself all day long where I be fucking up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you got to keep it real with yourself. And as much as like I want people to respect me, whether they agree with me or not, that's the same way that I have to be with others, whatever their belief is, wherever they're at in life. Like, I know that I'm a divine being, and even when I was out there being a knucklehead, I was a divine being. So I treat everyone as a divine being. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what the message is here. Like, when you move through purity, then your whole life changes, because You get out of them trenches, them vibes where, you know, it's just extra backdoorish. Like, that shit over with. And you gotta, I achieve with integrity. I hold purity and high esteem. I consume only my fair share. I regard all altars with respect, and I spread joy. You know what I'm saying? This one is the most important. I spread joy because it's so hard for us to do when we don't feel good, when our spirit is not feeling good within. You know what I'm saying? So the first step is to find what make you happy and be that. Just be happy. Just be happy. That is a choice. It's always a choice. It's always our choice, whether we want to be miserable, depressed, all of that. And trust me, I know it's hard. I know it's easier said than done, but it's always a choice. Choose love. Choose joy. You know what I'm saying? Positivity is no time for negativity right now. And you want to decide to move towards your God self. You know what I'm saying? We are gods and goddesses. And we act accordingly, and we treat each other accordingly. Fuck proving to somebody if you a bitch or not. Fuck proving if you got some truths and Louis or not. Like, that shit is nothing. What matters is your vibration. Is your soul beautiful? You know what I'm saying? Are you favorable to this earth as far as, like, are you wrecking it, or are you helping to build it up? Like, you can cleanse yourself at any time. Your thoughts, your aura. And that's what they're asking you. These are the steps. Achieving with integrity. Hold your purity at high esteem. You know what I'm saying? If you got to wear lighter colors, do that. Because I swear, when I wear white, it's certain shit that I don't even want to do or touch, because I'm like, I got to stay clean. It's a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? When we wear all that black and shit, you drop anything on you, we can cover it up. It absorbs. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Be mindful of the things you consume. And I'm not just talking about food, but the entertainment, the people you're around, the things you're reading constantly. Like, if it's negativity, you are becoming a negative vibration, a negative entity. You know what I'm saying? But that's a choice. You have the power. And you let those things, those vices know, like, I run shit. I'm the God is here. I run shit. I don't got control over you. You don't got control over me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a slave to this harmful food. I'm not a slave to these harmful vices. I'm not a slave to any of this stuff that don't serve me. But you got to be able to prove it, because then that's just all bullshit. Everything not for you, and that's okay. Everything is not for you, and that is okay. Let me tell you. Work that divine light. Let's work that divine light. Transformation. I'm telling you, at any time, just know a deep healing is happening for you right now. Things that you feel like, damn, I'm really going through it. Shit is really falling apart. You're actually being divinely guided. You know what I'm saying? You are creating new ways of being. We get tired of our own bullshit. We get tired of our own chaos. And it's time to do things differently. And so that's what's happening. We are being forced. At this point, Spirit is tired pity-patting with us. You know what I'm saying? But trust and believe that transformation is happening for you at a deeper level than you're able to even comprehend right now. But be open to receiving this transformation. Stop resisting your own healing. We say we want healing. We say we want peace. We pray for it. We beg for it. And then when the conditions start altering for this peace to come, we start holding on to the things that's giving us fucked up vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's really fucking us up in the head. That's really fucking us up in the spirit. We start holding on to it. We start clinging to it because we got comfortable with it. We got familiar with it. Like, it's a part, we think it's a part of us. It is a part of who we were, but we want different now. So we got to let that shit go. Like, when we ask for these change and this transformation, this death of old ways of being, you know what I'm saying? Things start happening. So ask for that strength. Because things are going to start happening. You're going to start seeing who's really for you and who's really against your growth. New levels, new devils, and some of the old ones too. So be open to this change, but ask for the strength. Ask for the wisdom and discernment. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? Be those changes that you need. Don't be shiesty. I know everybody, I'm really shiesty. We singing that shit, affirming that shit. Fuck that shit. For real, for real. For real, move through with integrity. Fuck nigga, get back on my mama. You are being divinely guided. You are being divinely guided. The things that are happening are meant to happen. Let them happen. Let them happen so that you can get that peace that you seek. You know what I'm saying? When things are falling apart, gratitude. Give thanks. Give thanks for the experience and have excitement about the new experience that are coming. This is like an adventure. You know what I'm saying? Get excited. You ain't gotta grieve that shit. That shit already had you heavy and out here fucked up. Had you fucked up. Let it go. It's cool to be sad for them. I'm like, damn, I love this shit, but it's not for me. It's not for me. So move forward and find what is. It don't have to be a void. Out with the old, in with the new. One door closed, the other door open. Step into your power. Step into your abundance. Leave that bullshit where it's at. That shit ain't about shit. Transformation. Ashe. So, these for number 6. Number 6. Sorry for that outburst. Y'all should see me when I'm by myself. When the cameras ain't rolling. Celebrate. Those on number 6. That's why I got the singing and shit. Cause look, y'all are stepping into y'all power. Y'all are receiving so much love, power, blessings from y'all angels, from y'all spirit guides, and y'all are truly breaking barriers. Y'all breaking the mold. Y'all are breaking the things that have been sent your way to stop you. Ain't shit stopping you. Ain't shit stopping you. Spirit is with you. You definitely stepping boldly and confidently into your power. Congratulations. If you've been feeling those soul upgrades and that growth, you right. This is your confirmation. Continue to expand. Continue to move forward with joy and freedom. Continue to have that power where you are moving those things that no longer serve you. Like, I'm happy as fuck right now reading this shit. You are going through a season that is really, truly an upgrade for you. And you're aware of it. So you got the it showed that you got the Shadow Queen. You guys are going through the period of time where you're acquiring deep knowledge. It's coming from you. It's coming towards you in all directions. But there's some inner conflict here, and it comes when we get to new levels and things seem, unsure. We don't know where we at. It's not familiar. The people that we was just with ain't here. We get this conflict. Are we doing the right thing? Trust me, the easiest thing ain't about shit. So if you've got this inner conflict going through and you don't know which step to take the hardest one, because no pain, no gain. Like, everything that's worth it is going to come with some work to put in. So to end that inner conflict that you got going on, this confirmation, move forward. You doing your damn thing. Keep acquiring that knowledge, that wisdom, and stand on your truth. We ain't asking for opinions no more. You don't need an opinion. Just be you and do so with confidence. We don't need approval. Take up space. Okay, so this is when they talking about breaking the damn. Let me see if it's still on top. Yeah, breaking barriers. Also know you are breaking chains. You are breaking generational curses. Continue to do that. Like I'm so this particular reading right here, just know you are rewriting the future. All of the stuff that your family went through, that you even had to go through, you taking that shit to the grave with you. All of the generational curses, it ends with you. You taking that to the grave. In a battle, nah. You're going to tune into the portal of your heart. Spirit is asking you to become more devoted to your inner temple. They want you to feed your spirit. Get into habit. Get into a habit to really, whether you got a set alarm clock, but make a little space for you, create a little room. Tune into the portal of your heart. Spend more time meditating. Spend more time going within. Hold your own counsel. You no longer have to vent to other people, vent and have to worry about if it's gonna come back or any of that. It's time for you to really hold your own counsel. Go to your ancestors, go to your spirit guides, go within to your higher self and really tap in, because you have all that you need within. Everything that you need is already inside. And trust that your divine team, your spirit guides are, they all part of this plan, and they've been seeding the light. So pay attention to your thoughts. Continue to nurture your intuition by paying attention to your thoughts, journaling and acting out on them. Like, stop being scared and really step into your power. I want to pull another one from this one. Work your light. Stop overthinking. You already doing it. You're already doing it. Like, you already are powerful. You're already there. You're already at what you've been trying to achieve. Like, celebrate how far you've come. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. And again, like, a lot of us are looking for these mothers that we didn't have, or grandmothers that we didn't have. And it's time for you to nurture yourself. Nurture your inner child. Like, allow your adult self to nurture your inner child and be that motherly figure that you needed, whether it's to yourself, most importantly, yes, to yourself, but also to others. Like, be what you needed, and be sure to nurture yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Watch how you talk to yourself. Allow yourself room for mistakes. You are still growing. Like, we're always growing. We're always learning, and we learn through our experiences. So take everything as a divine experience. Don't be so hard on yourself. Blindfolds coming off, stepping into your power. You know exactly who you are. Ain't no illusions. You're not being stifled by anyone. Spirit loud with you. They was ready to talk instantly. So those who pick 7, a lot of you may be going through some financial burdens right now, going through a time of loss, or could be, like, you just going through it. You feel like you've been knocked off your high horse. You could be stuck, like, where you feel like you're not putting in the work that you need to, and it's definitely taking a toll out on your finances. But Spirit is asking you to be strong during these times. Like, don't think you have to cut no corners, or but really use this time of pause to go into hermit mode, to really feed your spirit, feed your wisdom, to like really take this time to learn something, pick up a trade, really, but turn that light on the spirit. It's time to really go within and purify yourself, detox, because you got a lot of distractions. You got a lot of loud chatter within, and it's time for you to like really silence it by first. I like to say we gotta fast to kill our demons slow, like, for real. And Spirit is asking you to be strong, but to get more in tune with your feelings, get more in tune with your emotions. Be more empathetic, you know what I'm saying? Even with yourself, take action on your behalf. Like, don't wait on nothing. Don't wait on these damn checks. Don't wait on the government. Don't wait on your brother who said he was finna help you. Don't wait on that shit. Go within, because everything you need is already inside. So go within and use this time to turn on your light to spirit and really get in tune with how you're feeling, because that's the root of everything. Like, when you can tap into your feelings and figure out why you feel like this. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. It's a little chaotic out here. What's going on within? Why am I feeling chaotic within? Ask questions and listen to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, no, that ain't it. Write that shit down. What's going on with me? You know what I'm saying? Write it down. The responses that you hear back from self. Your spirit talk. Your spirit is listening. Your higher self knows. You know what I'm saying? So give yourself the benefit of the doubt like you do with everybody else, and really get in, tap into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Study yourself. Become a professional to yourself. We always say, like, don't nobody know what's best for me but me. But do you even really know yourself? Or do you know what other people want you to be? You know what I'm saying? So make action on your behalf, but really tap into your feelings. Get into the root of your emotions. Why are you feeling this way? And when you get to the answers, then you can make these changes. But you got to be strong. And be strong, because spirit not going to... Well, the more we resist our own path, it get hard. But it ain't gonna be where, like, what they say, not too much to bear. These cards from the Mental Oracle deck of how to get in alignment with the spirit right now during this time. I act with integrity. I embrace the all. This is coming up quite a few times. It's time for us to be what we want from others. You know what I'm saying? We be asking for loyalty. Oh, ain't no real niggas. Ain't no real. And we ain't even no real niggas. Ain't no real niggas. Ain't, because we ain't even one. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the favorite thing to say. Yeah, it's all these fake ass motherfuckers. What about them fake motherfuckers are you attracting that they keep coming to you? You know what I'm saying? How are you resonating? Are you doing, if you cutting corners and then getting mad when one of your corners got cut? You know what I'm saying? It's like over and over again with everybody. Is you steady hearing, I act with integrity. I act with integrity. Like, get our shit together. You know what I'm saying? I achieve with integrity. Like, can't nobody take shit from you when you act with integrity. For real. I embrace the all. Trust. I embrace the all. Trust that change is constant. And everything that we go through in life, we need to go through. We needed it for the experience. We needed it for the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, the patience, the humility. You know what I'm saying? Find the bright side every time, even if you got to create one. Embrace it. Whatever your circumstances are, embrace it. It won't break you. You don't fold. Embrace it. You know what I'm saying? What my man Kobe say? We don't quit. We don't cower. We don't run. We endure and conquer. Period. Periods. Step into your power. What is your medicine to your soul? Starseed. What lights you up? Stop dimming your light. Do you even know who you are? Stop dimming your light. Stop dimming your light. I seen a post the other day. It said, stop dimming your light to step into the darkness. Step into the darkness and light that shit up. That's what you're here for. You're not here to transform yourself into what everybody else is and what everybody else doing because you're feeling alone. You feeling like you done crash landed on the wrong damn planet. You feeling like ain't nobody like you. You know why? Because you is what the world needed. You what the earth's been missing. Be you. Step into your light. Glow up. For real. Stop being afraid to be you. It wasn't a trillion people put on this earth to all look the same, be the same, think the same, act the same. Come on now. Be honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself about who you are. Your purpose is not to be no small being that's been silenced, that don't get their thoughts out. You know what I'm saying? That's been hardened. Move through the power of love. Call back them soul fragments. Release what no longer serves you. You have the ability to remove all unwanted energies from you, from your being, and return it. Return it back to the universe to transmute it for the best of us all. A lot of people, they like to return the energy back to the sender, fucking back up and all of that, man. Fuck all that. Just return that shit back to the earth to be transmuted for the best of us all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that tit for tat, fire with fire, eye for eye. Give it back to the angels, transmute it for the best of us all. So we can stop going through the same stuff. So we can stop being the hurt people that hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Release those energies that no longer serve us. We don't be the same monsters that we feel defeated us. You know what I'm saying? The people that abused us, we don't grow up and turn into the abuser. We release those energies. Things attach themselves to us, and it's important for us to be aware that we need to cleanse our energy. We need to stay in the embodiment of God, like be that vessel for spirit to come through, and have discernment for what spirits to come through. Because you got to be clear, spirit can go both ways, negative or positive. We are all spiritual beings. It's important to protect our energies and do constant releases of what no longer serves us. Old ways of being, thoughts, negativity, anxiety, and understand what your triggers are. Because when you learn them, then you can protect yourself from them, or learn how to maneuver through them and grow from them. A lot of time our triggers be compasses on what we need to still release or to grow from. I'm sorry I said that in a very matter-of-fact way. But we on number 8. That's my favorite number. And I got 8. Man, I'm gonna stop at these 3. Okay, so first things first, you gotta get grounded, warrior woman, and the initiation. So it's very important when you get this get grounded card. This usually is symbolic of like the empath energy. And those who are empath, we are very highly sensitive to energy, to the point we can hear thoughts, we can feel feelings, we just know. And our energy is very sensitive. It's important to protect it, especially if you're not even aware. Some people are not aware of their gifts, their powers, that so when they get them, they don't understand what to do with them, how to nurture them, and it can cause a lot of mental chaos and agony. And if you have a lot of chaotic energy within, you're gonna have a lot of chaotic energy without, because that's the universal law, as within, so without. Like so it's very important to get grounded, to come up with vices that work for you to get grounded, for meditation, spending time in nature, cleansing yourself with your spiritual baths, crystals, like using things from nature, water, not fire, but you can use fire for your incense, your smudge, whatnot. But it's important for you to get grounded and protect your energy and become more aware that you are highly sensitive. A lot of us, we heard that growing up. Oh, you too sensitive. You too soft. Why you crying so much? Ooh, not knowing. Or why you so angry? Why you always so blowing? Like, those are all feelings. They're emotions. And the more that we're aware that we feel them on a level that may not be as small as others, then we're more aware that, like, damn, our superpower is that we feel, and we can use our gifts better. You know, we can understand them better. We'll use them so that they work with us and not against us. You know what I'm saying? So we're not feeling so drained, or other people's energy is not influencing us so much. So become more aware that you are a highly sensitive being, and that is your gift, that is your superpower. And those feelings that you've been fighting, that you've been afraid because you're like, I don't want them to think nothing about me, or whatever it is, those feelings, it's time for you to stand up to your deepest calling. It's time for you to take heed to what Spirit has been showing you and telling you. Like, it's time for you to be brave. It's time for you to pick up your sword and get ready, like, because you have to answer that calling. The more that you ignore that gut feeling for change, whatever Spirit is trying to get you to go towards, the harder you're making your life. You know what I'm saying? You want that peace, you want that happiness. It's on the other side of this shadow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going through times that seem heavy. It seems dark. You feel like you're going through a storm. You're going through an initiation right now. Spirit got you going through some shit to really show you that it's time for you to get what you want, what you deserve, what you asked for. It's on the other side of everything that you're holding on to. All those things that you asking for is on the other side of all those things that you're holding on to that don't no longer serve you. Release them. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Cut it. Cut it. For real. Use your sword. You're a warrior. Aquafina. Use it. Cut that shit off. It's time for you to cross the threshold. Within all this darkness, on the other side is the light. You are the light. Be the light in that darkness. That's what you're here for. Illuminate that shit. Trigger those motherfuckers. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because you are a divine being. You were sent here. You know what I'm saying? To light it up. So we go through things that are very difficult, that are very hard, and it's a very important lesson. So we embrace that and trust. When you go through this and you get done and you're on the other side and you've made it, you've made it through that difficult moment, you're gonna be so happy that you went through that difficult moment, because without it you won't have that wisdom, you won't have that strength, you won't know how strong your intuition really is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get in situations for Spirit just to show us how strong our intuition was, and what happens when we don't listen to it, and what happens when we know better but we keep on doing the opposite of better. Spirit will show you. You know what I'm saying? Allow this initiation that you're going through to really do what it do, because when you're done going through it, you're going to understand that it was all needed. It was all a part of your journey. So accept it. Understand that ain't no flower on this earth grew without no rain. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the darkness. Yeah, some of you are sacrificing yourself, and you're burdened. You're feeling burdened. You have everything that you could possibly want, and you still have dissatisfaction because it's not material things that can fill you up. It's your spirit, and you have to take heed to that. The power of 3. We got the 3 of Cups here, and that's very good. It's like, don't think you have to do it alone either. Celebrate your small achievements. Allow other people to help you too as well. Like, quick with it. Be quick with it, and know that, you know, be the woman or man that people know to approach the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because people will only try to fool who they feel is a fool, but they're not gonna try to fool the Queen of Swords. She quick with it. She on her shit. You know what I'm saying? She has the absolute wisdom. Be that. Continue to be that and embrace that. Stop feeling like you gotta shrink yourself for other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the sacrifice. Don't sacrifice yourself anymore, because you're causing that burden upon yourself. It's your own doing, and because it's your own doing, you can undo it as well. Okay, and we are at 9 3rd. So I did give people a chance to pick their numbers on my Facebook page, on a status. But this is also going to be posted. So if any part of this message resonates with you, leave a comment below, tap subscribe, heart. No, I'm just kidding. But then it's for you. And if the message doesn't resonate with you, return it back to the universe with peace and keep it moving. So number 9, a lot of you all are releasing soul patterns and contracts to your past lives, old ways of being. You feel like you're going through a tower moment right now where life is just falling apart. Allow it to. Allow those old ways of being, those old thoughts, those old beliefs, those old relationships, those old situationships, some old whatever it is. Allow that shit to fall away. It's falling away. You can't believe it. Oh my God. Allow it to. Because what's coming after is so much more than you even asked for. Like, the thing that you're clinging on to that's crumbling, allow it to, because it's being divinely guided. You know what I'm saying? Everything is being divinely guided, and trust and know that as you let those things go, you are also releasing parts of you that have been ingrained from lifetimes before you, generational curses and all of that. Allow those past lives to fall away from you so that you're not repeating those same things over and over. You're not going through those same traumas. You're not going through those same hard times. Release those old ways of being so that you can really step into your power. You can really go through a series of rebirth. Allow it to happen. We die many times throughout our life. We're here to learn. We're here to change. We're here to evolve. Say yes. Say yes to that. Whatever it is that you're feeling like, I'm not sure. It's time. Say yes. You're ready for it. You're ready for it. You've been training for this your whole life. Don't fear what you've been here for. Usually we get a little scared when it's time to go up to a new level. Am I making the right decision? It's so easy to be what we already been. But that's stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we get a little scared, but that's when we be brave. That's when we be brave. And it's time for you to be brave. Say yes, go for it, stand in your power. Stand in your power. You are releasing old ways of being, and that feels so good. That feels so good. Like, allow those things. You know what it is that's holding you back, and it seems like it's falling apart. It is, and let it. It served its purpose. Get excited about the new things that are coming, the new places, the new things. Everything that you went through, it served its purpose. And you take it and you find the beauty within all the experiences and the lessons. You keep it forward and you take it with you. And you open yourself up to love in various forms so that we be too defined to how we get something. And when it don't work out, we be up here fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be open to receiving it in various forms. Be flexible. Be abundant in love. You know what I'm saying? So that you got so much, you just is love. It's just dripping off you. Everybody around you is thriving off of the love that you have. You know what I'm saying? Be open to it in various forms. It's so much love around you that you just got to open your eyes to see it. And you speak with good intent. A lot of the times we be putting curses on ourselves, and people, we be thinking like, this motherfucker ain't never gonna change. But it ain't sure in the fuck ain't, because you just spellbound their ass. You just spoke it into existence. So it's time for you to stop focusing on what's going wrong and focus on all the things that can be made right. Speak with good intention. Filter your thoughts, for real. Some of this stuff is old ways of being. We done been so negative. We think we gotta always have a negative opinion, response. Throw that shit out the window, for real. I know I need to work on my vocabulary. Stop cursing so much, you know. For real. But be mindful of the things that you put out there, even with yourself. Be mindful of how you talk to yourself. You're always listening. You are always listening. Don't be so hard on yourself. Use affirmations, for real. That'll really help you. And accept. I am accepting. Accept things for what they are. Accept people for who they are. Accept yourself. And that is so important. Accept yourself for who you are. And you will align with your tribe by standing in your truth, being who you are. A lot of us don't even know who we are. We are who we think society tell us to be. We be who the stereotypes make us to be. We become products of our environment. It's a lot of stuff that go on that keep us from accepting ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And if we can't accept ourselves, how's somebody else gonna accept us? You gotta give people no choice. You gotta be who the fuck you is and stand on that shit and don't give a motherfucker a choice. You're gonna accept me or you're gonna move around. You're not even gonna be around me. I don't even know if you want to accept me because you ain't even around me. You're not even in my frequency. We're not even aligned. You up there and I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? Stand on that. That's how you align with your tribe. That's how you find your soul circle. Accepting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Talk good to yourself. You want people talk nice to me. Talk nice to yourself. Okay? And believe it. Stand on that. Open love in various forms. Be open to it. First from yourself. The more that you are loved, that you be loved, that you love on yourself, baby, you're going to see that shit everywhere. You're going to be like, what war? What hate? You're going to see it. You're going to be it. You are your experiences. Your experiences are your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So stand on that. Stand on all that you want. It's yours. You are it. We are our experiences. It's based off our frequency. We got a choice. Don't let shit knock you off your frequency. That's giving it too much power. And have fun. Spirit say, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. What the Joker say? Why so serious? Have fun. We ain't just come here to learn shit. We did, but we didn't. We came here to experience, to have fun, to be. We are abundant. We are of the earth, and the earth is abundant, always providing for everything we need. We live in a friendly universe. You know what I'm saying? Affirm that. Create that. Be that. Have fun. Then they want you to look in the mirror. Who or what is triggering you, and why is it triggering you? Those triggers, get to the root of it. Because when you get to the root of it, you get to the root of your healing. You're a star seed. You're a star seed. You're here to light up the world. You ain't here to dim yourself, to shrink yourself for nobody. Okay? Step into that. Step into that role. If I even mentioned starseed on any of these numbers, look it up. Go look into it. Learn yourself. Learn what your purpose was. And step into it. Say yes to that. Shay. So I did 1 through 9. And I just want to do one more for the collective. For anybody that's watching this. For anybody that even picked a number, this is another one. This is for the collective. How can we grow as a collective on our soul level? Period. 'Cause this is what it's about. Growth and development, y'all. Take action. Wheel of Fortune. The wheels is turning in our favor. And trust, learn your season. When you feel like you was just in a slow season, trust your season of growth and expansion is rolling up next. It's time for you to take action. No more sitting. And sometimes, we go through that period where we feel like we're not doing nothing. That's still action too, as long as we're using our mind in a purposeful manner. You know what I'm saying? Take time to rest. As much as you need, just like I tell people, just as much as you get in your bag, get in your rest too. But we're gonna start making an intention to make purposeful action throughout our lives, not to just know these things, but to be these things. Spirit is asking that we take the front driver's seat in our own lives, and that we be those changes that we need. Stop waiting on everybody else to join you because you slowing yourself up. Stop waiting on your best friend, or I'm gonna wait on her. You stunning your growth. Don't be what they say, be the head, not the tail. You are the one. Okay? You are the one. You got to do it first. You the leader. Do it first. Stay consistent. Stand on all that you are and show others the ropes. You know what I'm saying? You don't take the light and try to harbor it off for yourself. Show another motherfucker how to turn their lights on. Because it'll benefit us all. Ashe. Thank you for everybody who participated. Go with love, peace, and just be happy. The sun is shining.